Hey everybody, it's Oils You Don't Use with Roxanne Wheeler, your proactive lady. And today's oils are simple. They happen to be on sale right now, ending today, May 27th, 2026. And they are Neroli, Jasmine, Yarrow Palm, and Blue Lotus. So let's talk about neroli first. And this is going to be about 5 minutes per oil, and you can speed through it if you need to. And let me know if you have any questions at all, especially about making your order. If you haven't had one in a year or more, I can give you a special code and get you started with lots of freebies and special savings. Or if you're a brand new member to doTERRA, we can do that for you as well. So neroli is very arousing, rejuvenating, and tranquilizing. So what can it help with? It can help around sexual desire and arousal, as well as men who need a little help with performance sexually. It's really good for when we are feeling stressed out or unsettled, maybe really sad, ongoing sadness, or if we have elevated cortisol levels. And who doesn't have those right now, right? Neroli can really help with that. It's also great for damaged, dry, wrinkled, sagging, or scarred skin. Some of us have that, right? It is very helpful during pregnancy and childbirth, especially to ease those anxious feelings while laboring to get the baby out. It's also really good for the heart. And for that, I would apply it over the back of my neck, my forehead, over my heart itself, as well as the bottoms of my feet. And so, neroli is a roller, so it's pre-diluted already perfectly by doTERRA. So this is a perfect oil, right? And so it's going to help with the contractility of your blood vessels and also with some brain issues. It's really, really good if you're in menopause, which so many of us are, especially if you're having trouble sleeping because of those hormone imbalances. And so it's really good during that time of the month where you've got some wicked cramping or just not feeling yourself at all. Neroli is very good with intense negative emotions like panic or grief or irritability or anger. What about overthinking? If you've got that issue, overthinking or feeling overwhelmed, confused, or getting a lot of tension headaches. Neroli can really help with menstrual cramps or coughing that you're having trouble controlling. It's also good with intestinal issues. So too much, going too much could be an issue, or having some discomfort with some cramps in your belly. It's also really good. Neroli is really good for blemishes, especially those that can become quite dark, as well as other skin issues. So neroli is also really good. I didn't realize this until I was preparing for this. It's really good for those skin things that happen when you're around pools and public showers too often. It can really help with that. As well as if you have to give yourself injections, it can soothe the discomfort around that injection site. It can also be used as a deodorant or as a perfume. And emotionally, it will help people go from feeling afflicted to feeling released. So that is neroli. Next, we're going to talk about jasmine. And jasmine is such a delightful scent. And it too is a perfect roller by doTERRA. And jasmine is really good to help us feel more joy. If you want more joy in your life, this is the oil for you. And I know when I've walked near jasmine hedges in Florida, I always felt uplifted for sure. It felt like I was kind of euphoric. Jasmine is also, again, good for pregnancy and labor and delivery, as well as breast milk supply. So, jasmine is your go-to for that. It's also great for people who are lacking self-assurance, maybe feel like they can't express themselves verbally very well, or they're too shy to do that. It's also really good for hormone balancing, especially around monthly cycles. It again, another oil for sexual desire and sexual interest, as well as helping support healthy ovulation and healthy fertility. Jasmine is very good for fine lines and wrinkles, so you can put it all over your face, and it also helps with oily skin. Jasmine helps with oily skin, as well as low dopamine levels. So if you're always looking for that latest dopamine hit, every time you open your phone, you're getting a dopamine hit. So if you're doing that, if you are a person who snaps right to when you get your notifications for text messaging or Facebook messaging, you might wonder if you are low in dopamine, and certainly jasmine can help that a lot. It's really good for sadness and anxious feelings that you're struggling with, as well as being emotionally upset or emotionally exhausted. Jasmine is really good for irritated, dry skin. And it's also good to support healthy prostate functioning, as well as sexual performance and healthy gonads for the guys. It is also a lovely perfume. It is just such a heavenly scent, and it will take a person from feeling hampered to feeling liberated. So that is our jasmine. And jasmine is again on sale, 20% off today. So grab that if you can. Or if you did grab it, now you know more about it, right? So Yarrow Palm is our next oil that we're talking about today. Yarrow Palm comes in a big 30 milliliter bottle. It's already diluted with pomegranate extract, which helps it do its thing. And that, as well as the Yarrow Palm eye masks, um, are part of this sale. So maybe you got those too. So what is yarrow used for? Yarrow palm is used for bleeding situations, as well as scarring. It's also great for sagging, dry, or aging skin. And it's really good and very supportive for collagen production. So people who might not want to be using our MetaPower Advantage for for the collagen that gives us, and I use that every single day because it really helps my muscles and my muscle recovery, as well as my skin, my memory. But if you can't use that for one reason or another, use your yarrow palm, and you can put it right in water. And it is very dark. It's indigo in color. See? And so you want to use it on your skin at night. Um, Put it right on your skin. You'll get a bluish tinge. However, probably a half an hour later, it will all go away. So with getting absorbed, it goes away. So what else can yarrow do for us? It's really good if you're struggling with menstrual cycles, having regular ones, or having them at all. It's really good for early menopause. Again, sadness and anxious feelings or feeling just exhausted from those emotions. And it's also really good for inflammatory situations as well as discomfort in the joints especially. It's also very helpful in situations where your body temperature gets elevated, as well as some pathogens that are around all the time that we can get seasonally, especially, as well as seasonal threats. Yarrow is very good for that. It's also very supportive of normal brain and nerve function, as well as helping improve your cognition and your memory. And a lot of us, as we get older, we think, oh, am I getting that dreaded situation because of my memory? And sometimes it's just because we've got so much circulating upstairs that we can't access it, kind of like that overloaded hard drive in the computer. Yarrow is also really great for those situations we never want to get. Um, one beginning with C, as well as healthy breast tissue. And it's really good for skin. It's really, really good for blemishes as well as itchy scalp, hair loss. Yarrow is very good for hair loss. And it's also good for supporting a healthy liver as well as tooth discomfort or loosened teeth. You can put it right in your mouth. It is definitely safe to take orally because we have supplement facts right on the back of the bottle. So you know it is safe for oral ingestion. Yarrow is also good for indigestion, almost anything to do with your digestive system, feeling bloaty, burping too much, things like that. And it's very good for if you're not able to perspire much, as well as helping normal circulation. Yarrow is excellent for metabolic situations and blood sugar balancing. Yarrow Palm is great to help us go from feeling invaded to feeling shielded. So it's kind of protective. Okay. And then the last oil that I did want to touch base with you on is Blue Lotus. Now, that is not normally available to us. And so let's take a peek at what Blue Lotus can give us. And I don't have the newest Blue Lotus that's on sale that ends today, the 26th, the 27th, excuse me. But I do have my Blue Lotus from at Christmas time when we could get the floral collection. So Blue Lotus is again wonderfully opening, expanding, and helps us with our aspirations. And so Blue Lotus basically is collected by small village farmers, and it's a water lily and a symbol of long life, health, honor, and good luck. It reveals its adaptive capacities growing up from the floor of mucky ponds, yet surfacing unsoiled by the muddy waters. It slowly opens its sturdy petals to stay afloat and gather maximum sunlight. At night, the blue lotus flower closes and sinks below water only to resurface unscathed again the next day. It's known as the cannabis of ancient Egypt. So it's very calming, very relaxing, and very renewing, grounding and centering. Helps us to feel like we are becoming what we want to become. It's also wonderful for dry skin, fine lines, and wrinkles. So feel free to apply that all over your face, neck, and décolletage. It's also very supportive of our sex drive and sexual intimacy, men and women. And it's again great for hormone balancing. It is helpful for sleep issues and it will help give you dreams if you never dream and you would like to. And it's also a muscle relaxant, which I didn't know until just now when I was looking this up. It is helpful for any kind of a trauma situation, for grief, for anxious feelings, nervousness, or restlessness. Blue Lotus is again very good for anyone with low dopamine and low serotonin levels. And it's also good if you're having some ongoing sadness or feeling stuck in your feelings or wallowing in self-created darkness. Maybe you're kind of stuck in thinking that everyone's looking at you, everyone's watching you. By the way, it's not true. Everyone's busy watching themselves, so they're not busy watching the rest of us. And so Blue Lotus is also great to help open your mind and feel like you could dream again and give up that resignation that nothing will ever get better. It's also really great to enjoy in a bath. So what you can do is apply it to the bottoms of your feet and along your spine prior to a warm, relaxing bath soak with Epsom salts. So put it on before you get into the tub with the Epsom salts instead of mixing it with the Epsom salts because it is a roller. And personally, you can wear it as a signature scent anywhere on your body. So I hope that this helps you to get more out of your oils. And like I said, if you need any help getting started with your account, reach out to me or to the person who introduced you to doTERRA, as long as you feel like you'll be well supported by them. And also, if you haven't ordered in a while, reach out to me first, okay? Thank you so very much, and I appreciate your listening. Share this with anybody.